What up, gang? It's the Unprofessional Professional Auto Broker, and I'm back with another video. Alright, so today we back at my spot trying to find some inventory. We're doing good, you know. I'm sorry I haven't been posting as much, but I must try to get back on it as much as I can. Take a look at this boy right here. Woo! Big boy Benz. I don't even know what year this is. 2023 with 3,744 miles on it. Look, I don't even know how you open this thing. Saw that, y'all? Look at the interior in this thing. It got the pillows. This thing is mint, y'all. They don't even have the keys to this thing. Got the roof. Got the big boy resident heat. Look at the stitching. Got the wood. Oh yeah, this thing smells brand new. This is a ship, y'all. You got the curtains on the windows. I don't know if those go up. Yeah, it looks like it goes up automatically. But look how plush these seats is, y'all. It look like they recline. I like the pillow, you know, with the Alcantara on it. Got the metal finish. Nice system in this thing. This thing is stupid, y'all. Let's go around it one time. It's 580. Got a Lotus sitting here too, y'all. 54,000 miles on a 2010 model. It's a stick. You know, I think I care for this car too much. It just look a little basic. I mean, it's 2010. Do y'all consider this a sports car? I mean, I'm sorry, supercar. All right, gang. Let's see what we got out here. All right, gang. We're here at my first car. Look at this long list of cars I gotta look at today. So we gotta get through this thing. But this is a Ford Explorer. I think they call it the sports track. These things go up pretty high. These some real reliable cars. The 07 with 149,000 miles on it. Looks super clean. This thing right here is gonna sell. I can know that for sure. Got good tires on it. Let's see what else. Cloth interior though. No roof. You know. Let's just crank this thing up though, just to hear how it sound. Oh Lord. Nah, that don't sound good, y'all. Sound like something rattling up under here. And it may be something simple. That was pretty loud when it cranked up. Let's do that again. Just gonna pop the hood. Check engine light is on. But let's see what it could possibly be. It might sound like a pulley or something. Let's see. Alright, so under the hood, I don't think it's a motor. I don't know though. But we got so many today, y'all, that we gotta take a look at that we striking them off quick. So right off the rip, I ain't got time for this, y'all. We're gonna have to take this one off the list. Alright, so this is the next one on the list. 07 Acura TL. This one looked like somebody put a bumper on it. It's kind of still rough. You would have to paint that. The tires is not good. Not that good. Outside of that, it looks good though. Yeah, you have to address that. That tire up front looks like it's going flat a little. Let's see how the interior looks. Wow. Okay. So look like they got some seat covers they put over it. Still kind of torn. Looks a little worn, y'all. Look like it don't have any power too. No power, y'all. I would jump this off, but crack dash. Look like it's gonna be a little work to do. I ain't trying to go through no projects right now, so we're gonna let this one off the list as well. I kind of like these. I sold one of these before. It's a nice little car. They're real fast too. They're real fast cars. But nope, let's keep it moving. All right, so this is the next one, y'all. 2005 Lexus. I think this is 330. This one has 209,000 miles. Same thing as a Camry. This is the V6 version though. I really prefer. They don't make these in the 4-cylinder, but I like the Camry version, the 4-cylinder version. Seats a little torn. Like they got the mats and all that in here, which is good. Don't look like it got power. Look like it needs to be cleaned up a little bit. Got my jump box. Let's just make sure I don't have any power. I guess that. Yeah, this thing is dead. Let me get it jumped off, y'all. All right, gang, I got it jumped off. This thing is running smooth though. A lot of these also have, they be loud because of the what's that? The flex pipe is broke. Kind of got a little shake to it. I should have checked the oil and all that before I moved forward with cranking it up. So let's see what we got. Sorry, y'all. Let me sit y'all down. Looks like it needs tune up. Oil is super fresh. Been running for them. Somebody cranked it up already. I don't know if it's firing on all cylinders. That look like it's off. That look like it needs to be in there. And then it's messed up. You got to get here early before people start monkeying around with these cars. See who this car is coming from. That's very important too. Yeah, it don't seem like it's on all cylinders. But let me get the scanner and all that, see what we got. Right off the rip, the check engine light is flashing. That's not a good sign. Sure the AC is cold. And see, that's the thing. People be messing around with these cars, y'all. You can't even hear the compressor kick in. Put it on the face. See an AC button. Okay, so it says 0 codes found, monitors incomplete 4. Alright. So it says 0 code found, but cylinder 2 misfire. Alright, so let's check the coil packs and see if somebody unplugged something, y'all. Alright, so I checked all the coils. And people been messing with. I think somebody's messing with this car though, y'all. Because it's just on one code. But you have to figure out what the heck they did. You know. But I checked all the, and so you can pull this back. You can tell somebody's been messing around with it. Pull this back and I don't know. I can't figure it out. All the plugs plugged in. But alright, gang, we're gonna have to keep it moving on this one too. Alright, so this is the next one on the list. This is a 2010 Honda Accord. This one got 190,000 miles on it. They got the rims on it, got the leather. This might go up a little higher than what I'm trying to spend. Look like it's been up north though. Let's see. Low on oil. Don't look like nobody crunk it up yet. Nah, it's cool. Check the antifreeze in. Oh yeah. That's cool. Alright. Paint look good on it. Let's go around it, man. Lately I've been looking at these cars and I'm like, oh yeah. And I might see a big dent that I done missed over here. It got a little body scrapes on the side. That ain't bad though. This is the V6. Let's try to crank it up. Seats look okay. One thing about this year is like the seats on these are, you know, they got some cheap leather or something. Check engine light on. Like the steering. Oh, okay. This one don't feel like it's on all cylinders too. AC is cold right off the rip. Alright. Check engine light flashing. Somebody been messing with the car, I bet you. This gets on my nerves, y'all. I mean, it's fair game out here for everybody, y'all. It's stuff for everybody. You ain't gotta mess with a car. Just think about the person who owns this car. Now they might have to take a loss because somebody want to monkey around with the car. Come on, y'all. Man. And see, that's the integrity of that particular salesperson, though. You know what I'm saying? If they selling cars, they willing to do something like this, you know they gonna mess up. They ain't gonna be a good salesperson to you. Something go wrong with the car or whatever. Or try to sell you some crap, you know. But alright, let's see why the check engine light's on though. Alright, so that 2 code showing P3400 cylinder deactivation system, bank 1. Cylinder 4 misfire. Cylinder deactivation system. 4. So whatever it is, seems like it's on cylinder number 4. So I'm gonna look at it a little bit longer and try to figure out what somebody did to cylinder number 4. All right, gang, I'll be back. All right, gang, I can't figure out what they did to it or what's wrong with it. Cylinder number 4, the coil is plugged in. So I don't know, but it's crazy that the 2 cars that I checked out, both of them have the check engine light flashing like that. But I'm gonna get with some of my other guys once they get here, and maybe we can figure out what's going on, y'all. But let's keep it pushing. All right, so this is the next one, y'all. 08 Hyundai Sonata. You know, pretty clean car. Has AutoNation there, got a little dent here. It's 08 with 153,000 miles on it. Interior looks clean in it though. I hear that these some pretty reliable. Oh, this a stick too, y'all. Yeah, I hear these some pretty reliable cars, but with this being a stick, look, somebody left it on. I don't know if I can really deal with that. It'll be a hard sell being a family car. Like if it was a 2-door or something like that, or something like this in the stick, it'll be better. But a 4-door stick, that's gonna be a unique sale. You know, let's crank it up just to hear how it sounds. Got you can put in a clip. Sounds good too. Check engine light and airbag light is on. Yeah, what's going on today, y'all? All these cars seem to be not ready. But it's super clean in the inside, no roof. But mainly because this is a stick, I can't really deal with this, y'all. Alright, y'all, so this is an 03 Honda Civic, 205,000 miles on it. It's an automatic 4-door. Outside looks pretty good on it. Mileage kind of high, but it's a Honda. Look like the hubcap over there is broke. Interior look okay. You know, look like I'm missing something at the top. Let's see, can we crank it up? Let's pop the hood first, y'all. All right, so looking under the hood, look like it got some kind of oil leak. Oil isn't fresh. Needs an oil change for sure. Don't feel like it's been running. Now these things are prone for head gasket issues. Got antifreeze in it. New battery, 2023 on the battery. Let's just crank this thing up now. I need some flow mats. Sound good though. Maintenance required lights on. Airbag light went off. Got a little radio in it. AC's piping cold. What's this? Okay, so somebody made a key for it. There's the key. Alright, this does have a roof in it. Let's see if the roof let back. Oh, letting the sun shine in, baby. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. 205,000 miles though. What y'all think about that? It's a Honda now. I think clean the seats up. This will be a good little reliable car for somebody. AC's piping cold. Today in Atlanta, it's a little cool. Looks like this is coming off a little bit on this door. This one though is not letting down. It's let down with the switch though. Let's pop the trunk. We got the flow mats in this thing. Oh, okay. So somebody been changing the coils out. You know, they put some new, so it got fresh coils on it. Gallon of water in the back. I don't know about that, y'all. What y'all think? You know, kind of worrisome buying cars with water in them. You know, but some people just keep that in the back just for safety. You know, just for safety. Looks like they changed out the gas cap. Looks like somebody was trying to work on this thing. Now I need to find out who the seller is though, because that's important. But got the CD player, does have Bluetooth on this. Okay. Look like that's the Bluetooth thing hanging down there. I'm kind of liking this little one, y'all. Kind of like it. Yeah. Let me let this thing go. All right, let's put the scanner. All right, everything's showing green on this. Look at my camera's messing up a little bit. Let me restart my camera, y'all. Sorry about that. All right, so that's a little better. So everything's showing green on this thing. I think this is a good little car, y'all. I looked up under it. It looks like it's a leak coming from the motor, the mount between the transmission and the motor. I mean, it's a Honda. Man, most Honda, especially this year and this miles, you don't have an oil leak. But I mean, make sure you check the oil, every month or so. Not even that, every 2 weeks or so, it all depends. You'll know, when to check it. But yeah, tell the customer to take a look at the oil periodically. And this thing will still give you some mileage, y'all. I think it still probably got 100,000 left. I'm gonna show y'all some in a minute though, once I get finished with this truck. But let this load up. All right, so let's look at the codes. It's showing P1298 EDL voltage high. I don't think that's nothing really. No codes in that. Let's take a look at the transmission in this thing. All right, let me let this boot up. Let's take a look at the transmission. No codes in the transmission. Let's try to read the intermittent codes. No codes showing. I'm gonna get this one on the list, y'all. We can get this one for a good little price. No more than about, I would say about 1,500 or something like that. I'll go for it, y'all. You might kind of bid this up though, I don't know, but the mileage is high, so we'll see. All right, gang. Remember, I was gonna show y'all something. Take a look at this. 2011, 535,000 miles. Yeah. Nah, you good. All right, 535,000 miles. Looks clean on the outside, right? But listen to it though. Seats all messed up, but thing sounds good though. Man, this thing will pass emissions. 535,000 miles on this thing, y'all. Shoot. I don't think nothing's wrong with this car, y'all. 535,000 miles. Alright, so this is the next one on the list. 2005 Toyota Avalon. This has 114,000 miles on it. Hey, people trying to tell you about themselves on that. But I look, it's all good, but one rim is off. It may be in the trunk. That's Mitch Mac rim. The paint looked like somebody had did some bad body work on the paint. This is the ELS, so it's one of the top of the line. I gotta have the leather and all that in it. Oh yeah, got the leather. Got the sunroof. Got the radio. Nice little aftermarket radio there. Smell like weed a little bit in the inside. Seats in the back look pretty good though. I'm gonna pop the hood. I ain't gonna crank it up yet. All right, so this car's been running already. Looks pretty clean under the hood. Do look like it need an oil change. If I can get this stick to get in there. Try and do this with one hand, y'all. So we can't check the antifreeze because it's already hot. Right there I see power steering fluid is kind of low. Alright, but it's clean up under the hood. I just hate that bad body work on it. It's missing a couple of center cap. I'm just gonna crank it up. Oh yeah, sounds good, y'all. Front left door. Got these cars got ants in them, and that's not even that's this auction thing. I don't even know how you cut this stuff. Cut the fan up this way. AC's pretty cold. Radio does look like it got Bluetooth on it. I don't see the Bluetooth thing, but let's see. Let me get to the main menu. Radio. Oh, it got Apple CarPlay and all that on it, so we good. Tinted windows. Like all the windows work. See the roof work. Roof working. Let's pop the trunk, y'all. See what's in the trunk. See what kind of goodies is in the trunk. You know what I'm saying? The trunk tells you a lot about the car. Alright, so we don't have the floor mats. Look like they had a little water coming in here. There's that rim though. That's good. We do got the original rim. Why they got that other rim? Maybe it's the tire messed up. Just got a little body work done here. You probably can't see that good, but that body work it ain't too well right there. This thing may go up a little high, y'all. What y'all would pay for something like this? Look at all these ants in this car. Something about this Austin, they always get ants. It was a weird person too, whoever had it. Look, they put this little thing here on the gear shift. I don't know, maybe they like Halloween, I don't know. They got all kind of stickers and stuff all over. But let's put it on the scanner and see what we got. Alright, so we got 0 codes found, 1 monitor incomplete. Let's see what monitor it is. See if any codes come up though. I might have to put this on the big scanner though, see if something else will come up. Alright. Eval. It's still a pass admissions now because all monitors are ready except one. What I would do is I would take it straight to go get emissions on it right now. You know what I'm saying? Instead of driving it around. But yeah, I like it. Let me put the big scanner on it though. Sounds pretty good. Thing in reverse. Motor mount, okay. You can check for oil leaks and stuff in a minute too. One thing about these Toyotas though, the transmissions on these things is pretty much bulletproof. I haven't ran across one Toyota that had a transmission issue. You know, you put the other scanner on it, something like somebody put some new lights in it. So yeah, this one may go up a little bit, y'all. But let me put the other scanner on. Alright, I ran all the scans on it, y'all. And it's coming back, everything's ready to go. I like this car, y'all. I will bid on this up to about 25, I would say. Cheaper than that. I looked up under it. No really bad oil leaks or anything like that. But this is the one we're gonna keep on the list, y'all. So also, I just want to explain my theories of how I do things. Only one key on this too. But with this car, right? The ones that I like, I usually come back if I got time. Come back and look at them one more time, just to see, you know, get a once over again. Because you're kind of checking these things out pretty quick. But yeah, this one we're gonna keep on the list, y'all. I like this little Toyota. Check this out, y'all. We got a Firebar sitting here, 2000 model with 138,000 miles on it. Got the T-tops in it, leather. Seats don't work. I don't think it's something I want right now because I'll be trying to keep it as a toy. And crank up. Nope. Say low oil coming up. Sound like a little knock in the motor though, y'all. Y'all hear that? Oh yeah, let's cut this thing off. Alright gang, so this is the next one, 04 Honda Pilot. Got some rims on it. Tires look okay. That tire look like it need a little air in it. Does have a little rust in it though, y'all. But it only has 109,000 miles on it. So we know it's been up north. But hey, let's see it. Look up under here. Yeah, this thing is rusted, y'all. Yeah, this thing is rusted out, dog. Yeah, I don't know. That look like it's too far gone for me. You can tell, like, you know, it got a lot of rust in it, y'all. Let's go ahead and just crank it up. but that just seems like it's too much rust. And like always, these up north cars, the interior is always nice. Smell like pickles in here. All right. And it runs good. That's crazy, right? No check engine lights on. AC is cold. You know, I don't know though. I'm gonna look at it again. Let's pop the hood. Let's look up under the hood, y'all. Okay, so it's 3.5 liter, y'all. Oil looks okay. It's already been running. It's like somebody changed the oil in it. Run this thing, oil stops the rust though. It ain't that bad up under there. Not looking from up under there. If you look from the front, I mean the back, it looks bad. Let's put it on the scanner and see what we got with the code. Alright. When we're not as interested in it, we look at the small scanner. Something we're really interested in. This one may have third row seat, 0 codes found, everything ready. So hey, you know, got low miles on it. AC isn't that cold. This driver window is not letting down. All the other windows is though. So it's something with that window. Might have to play with it, it'll start back working or something. It does have the third row seats, I think, in this one. Oh yeah, just pull those up, that's third row. So it's good soccer mom car, you know. Sound like I hear a little tick to it. Nah, I don't. Fans isn't on though. For the AC to be on, the fan should be on. Alright, let me look a little farther. Alright, man, I'm gonna sit and let this one run for a little while and see what happens. AC isn't that cold, but I'm wondering about those fans. Should they be coming on or should they not be coming on? But let's move on to the next car and I'll be back. Alright, so this is the next car. It's the 07 Cobalt. It only has 82,000 miles on it. Tires look good on it. Paint look like it can come up pretty good. You know, 82,000 miles on it though. You know, that'll be a good little car. I think it's gonna go up a little high. Interior does look pretty good. You know, automatic. Look like this one may not. Yeah, it got power. The hood is already popped. Let's look up under the hood. Alright, I looked up under the hood. Oil is a little low in it, y'all. Looks like somebody put some new struts on it. Let's crank it up now, see how it sounds. I had one of these once before too. It was a good little car. The one I had was an actual stick though. Sold it for a good price. It had a lot more miles than this though. Alright, so check engine light is on. Let me cut this down. Let me look and see if something is off. What's causing the check engine light to be on. It's flashing too like all these other ones. Let me be right back with y'all. Alright, I'm back, y'all. So I found somebody had unplugged one of the coil packs. So it should be showing me a couple codes here. Let's see what code's coming up. It looked like it was cylinder 1 and 2 that was unplugged. I don't know. It does have like roll up windows on this thing, so that's a good thing. It's taking a long time for it to load. AC is cold in this thing. Random misfire. Let's see. Ignition coil A primary. Random misfire. Yeah, they just messed with it, y'all. But I think this car is ready to go. I am going to put this on the list. AC is cold. This thing is straight. Alright, so this is the next one, y'all. 08 Infiniti G35X. The X is for all-wheel drive. Black leather. 08. Pretty clean inside. Seen a guy checking this thing out. Looked like he was very interested in it. But it had 238,000 miles on it though. So, you know, that being said, it got some miles on it. Let's crank it up. Oh yeah, sounds real good. This thing is purring, y'all. It's purring. Oh yeah, I believe this thing is ready to go. 238,000 miles, y'all. What y'all think? Would y'all mess with it? If you can get it for a good price. Got the Navi and all that. V6. Sounds real good. This thing will clean up real good though. Let's pop the hood and see what else. Let's find the hood. Alright, so let's put it on the scanner. 0 codes found, monitor incomplete 3 though. So we may have a cat issue or something. Evap, catalytic. Yeah, all the evap stuff is not ready. Sounds good though. Would y'all take a gamble on this, y'all? For the right price? Alright. I think I'm gonna put it on the list, but it gotta be low, y'all. It gotta be real low. Alright, okay. Alright, I'm looking back at this car since it's right here. I had it running. The fans is still not coming on, so I'm gonna cut this off, y'all. For some reason, I don't like this car. I'm gonna go ahead and take it off the list. Alright, looking at the Infinity, we got a transmission code popping up. We can't deal with that, y'all, so that's why it lets you know it's good to really get a real good scanner. So I'm looking at that other scanner. It was telling me, you know, it don't read the transmission like that. So get you a good scanner, y'all. Y'all out here, get you a good scanner. Let's keep it moving. All right, so the next one I got here is a Ford Edge 2014 model, 169,000 miles. Got a little rust here, been up north, looks like. Seats and stuff look nice. No floor mats. Somebody took the floor mats out. It's pretty clean though. Let's see. Alright, so this car has been registered in Ohio. Oh, that showed 2000. That's registration back in 2000, so that's old. Let's crank it up and see what we got. Sound like a train. Nah. Let's leave this one where it's at, y'all. Alright, gang. This is the next on the list. Somebody got it running already. 2009. Infinity, what is this? A G37. Like that other one. Check engine light is on this one. This one has less miles though, 141,000 miles. Go around. It's clean though. Super clean. Let's see what the check engine light is on for. Alright, so this one got 1 code found, 2 incomplete monitors. Mass or volume airflow B circuit low. I don't know what that could be. Do a little research on that though. Well, this thing's clean on the inside. Sounds pretty good. V6 power. Alright, let me do a research on that code, y'all. All the windows and stuff seem to work. Alright, I'll be right back with y'all. Alright, gang, this one has a little funny little rattle to it. I don't know if you can hear that, but I don't know what that is. That's kind of starting to give me doubts about it. And it may not be nothing, but or something rattling. I'm gonna look up under the hood again, but I'm gonna still look up this code and see what we got. Alright, so that code is coming up like a map sensor or something like that. Mass air pressure circuit. I think that's what the acronym for mass sensor is. But I don't think that's nothing to deal with. Let's look up under the hood though, because I hear that little rattle. Alright, so it's got that air flow sensor still coming up on here. Nothing coming up with the transmission, so that's good. I think I would deal with that. See what's actually not ready though. Let's exit out of this. Go back to the main screen. It's got the O2 sensor and the cat, the only ones not ready. That's weird because the evap is showing it's ready already. That's a little weird. But yeah, I think I'm gonna keep it on the list, y'all. I know it's probably gonna go up a little higher than what I want to spend though. Gang, check it out, y'all. Everybody know I like all these Porsche. I like the blue top on it. 2001 with 46,000 miles on it. Blue top. I love that combination. Oh yeah. Is this blue leather interior? Yeah, it's like a navy blue leather. You know. Let's crank it up. Oh, I ain't got no power, y'all. Like somebody been monkeying around with the fuses and stuff though. Look at the old fuses it got in here. Look like the old type fuses. Alright, gang. Well, we can't crank it up, so. And it's a convertible. This is dreams, y'all. I like this thing though. Alright, gang. So this is one of the cars I came up here for. This is the 07 Acura MDX. I had one of these. You probably seen that I sold not too long ago. I like the truck so much. And the thing is with it, I had two videos that I had recorded that I wasn't even able to show you. For some reason, the darn disc was corrupt, and I couldn't even show you what's going on with it. But man, I like this truck here. I like how it drives. It's a good little truck. I never really paid much attention to these Acuras. Got the third row seats. One thing about this one though, I'm not familiar with the dealer who's selling it. You know, that's the funny thing with this one. But let's pop the hood just to see what's up under the hood, see what we got. Those are V6. So let's see what we got. Alright, so me and another dealer was looking at this car. Somebody's been mocking with it again. We found the coil that was off. Yeah, I kind of like it, you know, but I don't really want to pay a lot for it. AC is cold. What y'all think about this one, gang? I'll have to pay a little bit more for it, I know, but I ain't trying to pay like no 35 or nothing like that for it. AC's cold. I'm gonna keep it on the list though. It's just weird because the seller who's selling it is a dealer like myself, and why they couldn't sell this thing. Does seem like it's been up north a little too. I like these trucks though. I'm gonna scan for the transmission though, and I'll be back. Alright, so I'm checking transmission codes now. No faults in the transmission. And it should say now no faults. And somebody comes tomorrow or like yesterday out here and checking these cars out and doing something to them. Yeah, it said no codes now. Alright, so we know it's not misfiring. That's one thing we do know. I like it. I think I'm gonna try to get it. I am gonna try to get it. But alright, gang, this one we're gonna put on the list. Yep. Alright, so this is the next on the list. This is a Jeep Cherokee 06 model with 122,000 miles on it. This thing is super clean though. I'm just gonna crank it up right off the rip, so as I already know somebody been trying to drive this one. Okay, no check engine lights on. Sounds good. This is a V8, y'all. I wouldn't really want it in a V8, but you know, some people would. sounds great. All the windows seem to work. Check that roof. Going back, baby. It's a good little car, I think. I heard a little something when it crunk up. Let's try to crank it up again. I think it's alright. Alright. 4.7 liter V8, y'all. Clean little truck. Very clean. You know, got some good tires on it. You put it on the scanner though. This thing may go up a little high, but hey, I'm thinking about $3 grand. That's what my top budget would be on it, $3 grand. But hey, you might can look up. You never know. You know, put it on the scanner though. All right, this thing is showing 0 codes. Everything ready. So this is a good one, y'all. Yeah, I think I'll put this on the list, y'all, for sure. And just when you thought everything was great, when you hook up the transmission, you got a transmission code and a transmission position sensor, APP intermittent. Yeah. Now we're gonna strike this one off, y'all. All right, so this is the next one, 2011 Infiniti G37. This is the coupe though, all-wheel drive X. I've been striking out on these Infinitis. I don't even see the key. Oh, it's in there. Sounds good. 157,000 miles. Got the Navi. This one probably go up, y'all. I'm gonna put it on the scanner. Let's see what we get. I like how this thing looks, y'all, but they reset the all the codes, so I can't really see what's going on. I'm gonna have to pass on this one, y'all, unless it goes for a low. Hey, guys, look at this clean 392. Look like it's been wrecked, though. Oh, man. Just in the front a little bit. Got some little wheels on it. 68,000 miles on a 2017. You know we gotta crank this baby up. Oh, my God. They just done trashed the car. Airbags was deployed. Let's see how it sound though. We got some speaker pods all up here. Man, that looks tacky. Got parts all in the back. I guess that's all for the airbags. Sound good though still. But I don't think I could mess with this, y'all. Hey gang, this is the next one, raw. This is 2010 Nissan Maxima. So the thing with these, I never find these good. This one has a little fade on the top, a little, look like the paint is all right. The interior is nice though. I like the color combination with the black and tan. Let's just crank it up though, see how it sounds. Actually sounds pretty good. 148,000 miles. It's the first one I've had. Sounded all right. Seats and all this. Got the brake switch on. Let's see. Okay, that went off. AC. Let's see what we got with the AC. How you cut this thing up? It's quiet too. It's like the needs a new battery. It's showing that for the key fob. Got both sets of keys. Oh Lord, I don't know. It's the first one I've seen in a while. Let's put it on the scanner though. I would like to check the transmission and all that in this too. Let's see what we got, y'all. I checked up under the hood. Got kind of a little small oil leak, but it just looked like it's been overfilled and dripped down. I'm gonna put it on the scanner and see what kind of codes come up. All right, so it's showing no fault codes in the actual motor. Let's check the transmission. Knew it. Transmission codes all up and down. It shows pass, but that's not a good look though. I don't think I could take that risk. I'm just gonna see, and then all the monitors not ready, so it ain't came back yet. But yeah, it sounds good, but I think this thing has a transmission problem, y'all. All right. All right, gang, this is a '07 Toyota Camry, 187,000 miles. Got a little fade on the trunk. It ain't that bad. I like it because it got the wheels on it. Cloth interior, got the mats. Alright. Got the little Pioneer radio in it. Hang on real mirror. I'm trying to see what this is. Oh, that's somebody had it, went to school. You can tell that. Alright, let's just crank it up. Loud. Sound like it need a flex pipe or something. 187,000 miles. No roof in this one. That should be an easy fix though. No check engine lights on. Let's cut the AC on. Be back. Alright, guys, so we got a couple monitors not ready on this thing. So looking at profit wise on this, with a couple things we're gonna have to do. It may have an issue with like a cat, or I hope not the cat, but the oxygen sensor or something. And then we need that flex pipe because it's kind of loud. You can hear it. AC's cold though. AC's cold. I think we can, if we can get this thing for about 21 before the fees. You know, the fees going to be about $300, but if they 21 and I could put another 300 or so in it, we might can have a good deal with this car. You know, I think this was a good one. Got some issues a little bit, but maybe that it goes, you know, a little low. But I'm gonna put this on the list, y'all. All right, so the second one of these for the day, 2003 though, Lexus ES330. Oh, I got a thing pointed towards me. Sorry, y'all. Turn that around. This is a 330 right here, 168,000 miles on it. This one looks better than that other one. 03 model. Let's just crank it up. Running out of time a little bit. Oh yeah, this thing runs good though. It's running smooth. Cut that down. Yeah, I think this one ready to go. Let's cut the AC on. Last one I had though, it was a clean car. I had a little trouble selling it. It was a clean car. I wound up selling it though for $5,000, but it didn't sell right away. I mean, I can't figure that I'm gonna sell these cars right away every time, but you know, I'm gonna put this on the scanner, check it out under the hood, and see what we got, y'all. All right, so we got 2 codes found, but 4 monitors not complete. Let's see what those 2 codes are. Air mass, air. That's something with the intake air sensor. Okay. So that may be something easy to fix. I think temperature, intake air temperature, circuit 1 high. So I think that might be an easy fix though, y'all. It may be a crack in the intake hose, I think, but I'm gonna keep this one on the list. All right, gang, so I checked out a few cars. You know, we're gonna head to the auction now. Should be starting in about 30 minutes. We'll see what we come out with, gang. All right, gang, so your boy walked away with 2 and a possible. So we got the Camry, we got that Cobalt that had a low miles on it, and that Lincoln maybe, it's a possible, that's on the if. So those are the 3 cars we got. You know, got this one for a pretty good price. So, you know, I drove it a little bit. This the one that need the X pipe and all that. But hey, I think we did good today, y'all. I think we did good. All right, to another one. All right, gang, we made it back to the house. I got the Camry off the truck. All right, this is kind of loud because it's the one that need the flex pipe. That's another thing. I can't get the door and trunk to pop, y'all. That's weird. I cannot get the trunk to pop. All right, so I'll see you at the gate. All right, let's see what this thing gonna do, y'all. Gates is opening up. I'm sorry this windshield's so dirty, man. Dirty. But I don't know. I guess I'm gonna have to take the seat out to get in the back. I don't know why that thing won't release. Like it's stuck. But let's see what this thing gonna do with these gears, y'all. It's a 4-speed. Okay. Okay. And I actually think we in 4th gear, y'all. Yep. Going through all gears, y'all. Boy, ride. Alright, I think that's a good one. Just gotta do a little work to it. Alright, gang. Thank y'all for watching. Alright, it's the next day, gang, and just the second pickup. Okay. We got the 07 Cobalt. Only 82,000 miles on this puppy. Good tires on it. Been up north, but it looked like it's all good. You know. Only thing I can see that I gotta do right away is this darn latch won't latch on the hood. I don't know. We'll get it ironed out, dog, y'all. Second pickup. All right.